Hi guys, and welcome to a very special battle report. Hi guys, and thanks for joining us. I'm Top Table Steve, and I'm joined by a very, very special guest today, Mr. O'Byrne.
Hi.
GBHL Damian.
How are you, man?
I'm alright. Yeah, I don't know if to be GBHL Steve or TTG Steve.
I think TTG, ever since
Yeah.
the betrayal.
We are going to be filming a very special battle report today. It's called the Night Before Yule. This is a battle report for the SBG Magazine special.
Indeed.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
I will indeed. For it is around the 20th of December or so, and you may have noticed over the last few weeks on various Facebook groups, pages from this popping up. This is our SBG Magazine Advent Calendar. So our little gift to the community this Christmas time, and we've been putting up a page a day.
Very nice idea.
Indeed. There's,
nice.
Thank you. I'm glad you think
nice.
so. Of different articles from different people, including your very own Top Table Ben. I was going to say Top Table Steve. So Top Table Ben has contributed,
Ben.
and I think you will have seen his article by now.
Oh, very nice.
About doing this very thing. Yeah. But over the last couple of days, you may have seen that a scenario has gone up. We put a new scenario up, kind of Christmas themed scenario with some new profiles, and we're going to be playing a battle report of it today.
Awesome.
Shall we explain it?
Yeah, we'll give a quick overview. There's going to be links in the video, and you'll probably have seen the links on the group and things like that anyway. So you can download those and have a look at yourself. But we'll give a quick overview, and then we'll go into more detail as we play through the game, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If you want the full rules, they're available for free online on any of the various Facebook groups. So, the scenario set in Dale, it's the year 2984 of the Third Age, and this is kind of Dale has been rebuilt. It's between The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, and it's now thriving under the rule of King Balin, Bard's son.
Nice.
And it's been rebuilt. Erebor's been resettled with Dane, and the two have got a lovely trading relationship.
Okay.
That's been negotiated between King Balin and Balin, and it all went very well in the trading relationship. But there was one clause in the in the trade relationship, and that clause was that every Yule, Balin would have to deliver presents to all the children of Dale.
Very nice.
So Balin's clause requires him to kind of come around Dale once a year and deliver presents to all the children of Dale.
That's cool.
So that's what the scenario's doing. And it normally goes without a hitch. He just drives around in the sleigh of Erebor and he delivers the presents. But, oh no.
Some naughty children.
Oh yeah, not just children. Obviously some children, 3 children of Dale have snuck out. They're called Angel, Rob and Andrea.
They are.
Yeah. Classic Middle-earth names. And they're wandering around and they're trying to get a glimpse of Balin to ask him what they want for Yule from the Erebor toy market. Not only that, Wargs have attacked. Fel Wargs have rushed in all around Dale, and they're rushing in and they're trying to attack the children and maybe hold up the sleigh. And all looks lost for the children of Dale. But then 2 mysterious strangers appear. 2 sisters who live in and around Dale, and they have come to the aid of Balin and the children.
What are their names?
Their names are one of them. The elder sister is called Elsa-riel.
Elsa-riel, okay.
Yeah, there's a little elven influence, and the younger sister is called Anna-riel.
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 Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Do you want to get sued? So they're going to aid their 2 sisters, and one of them holds a mysterious secret.
Oh.
Indeed.
Exciting.
So the scenario basically plays out. The chariot of Erebor will try and rush around. There's 9 houses on the board, and Balin has 9 presents to deliver.
Cool.
And he's got to try and get around and deliver a present to each house whilst the children are still alive. And the Wargs will be trying to kill the children.
Yeah.
It's a classic cheery Christmas story.
As they all are.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Anna-riel and Elsa-riel will be trying to help out the good players in various ways. Using their various abilities.
Yeah. So Elsa-riel is kind of like a casting profile?
Indeed, yeah. We put her about 120 points, so she's somewhere just a little bit lower than Galadriel.
Okay.
But she's got the power to control ice. Would you believe it? So she's got a selection of spells. Do you want to know what her spells are? You should tell them.
Yeah, go on. I'd like to know what the spells are.
She's got Immobilize.
Immobilize, very nice.
Paralyze.
Paralyze.
Yeah. Sorcerer Ice Blast.
Nice.
Chilly Soul.
Chilly Soul.
And Call Icy Winds.
Cool.
Yeah, all spells.
Yes.
You might find some analogous spell in the rulebook if you want to know what they do.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's a caster, whereas Anna-riel is slightly more combat orientated, but she does throw snowballs.
Snowballs. It's a throwing weapon.
Yeah.
You can throw them on the charge as well as in the shooting phase.
Indeed.
Very cool.
And they've also got a bunch of other rules that we'll kind of explore as and when they come up.
You can check them out on the PDF or download that, but we will be going through them during this night.
Other than that, I think you just need to say that the children move as sentries.
Yes.
They don't count as good models for one very special rule that comes up later, but they move under they're sentries under the control of the good player.
Yes.
So they might be moved by the good or evil player depending on how you roll.
Yep.
The Wargs, there's 6 Wargs, but they keep regenerating every turn, like using the Maelstrom of Battle rules.
Yes, so they can come on anywhere depending on the dice roll.
Yeah. As I said, the good player will be trying to keep the children safe, but also if the children move into contact with the sleigh, they stop it moving.
Okay.
For a turn as they kind of ask him what he wants for Christmas, and that kind of holds up the game no end.
Yep.
And I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Balin's got to try and deliver 9 presents, and the wife's got to try and kill all 3 children.
Let's do it.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Death and destruction. Right, I think we should let's get some dice out and we'll get stuck in.
Absolutely.
Let's do it. Join us in a sec. Okay, so turn 1 and good automatically get priority in turn 1. So we'll crack on with that. Over to you, Damian.
Cool. So the first thing I'm going to do is move my 3 sentries to find out where they end up before I move the rest of my models.
Awesome.
So I'm going to start by rolling for Rob, who's played here by Fatty Bolger.
Yeah.
So he gets a 3, so that means that you get to move him 3 inches.
Cool. I'll do that
3
now.
inches.
Okay, so Fatty Bulger, my tactic there is to get him towards one of the board edges and hopefully closer to where the Wargs are going to come on. So next child.
So next up, it's Andrea. She gets a 5, so I get to move her 3 inches.
Cool.
Okay, so I've moved Andrea 3 inches up towards Anna-riel and Elsa-riel, who are currently touching the east table edge. And last up is my roll for Angel.
Ooh,
gets to move full. So with a roll of 6, Angel got to move up almost completely towards Anna-riel and Elsa-riel, hopefully to protect her. So with the sentries done, I can now move my remaining models. So the chariot has moved its full 8 inches forward, leaving Balin within 6 inches of this house, ready to deliver a present next turn.
Cool.
And finally, Anna-riel and Elsa-riel have both moved up towards Angel as far as they can, hopefully ready to protect the children in the coming turns. And that is the end of my move phase, so I'll hand it over to Steve.
Okay, so I'll start rolling for Maelstrom to see if the Wargs come on, and if they do, where they come on. So we'll start with Warg number 1.
It's a great start.
Dun, dun, dun. And straight into Warg number 2. And it's a 4, so I get to choose
north or south.
Okay, so he's come on the southern board edge. He's in range of Rob, but he can't charge him this turn, so I'm going to get as close as possible to do that. Okay, so Warg number 3. It's a 4, so I get to come on again, north or south. So I bring him on the northern board edge, and he's going to run directly towards... Is that Andrea? That's Andrea, right?
Yep.
Yes. So he comes on. Okay, so straight into Warg number 4. 5. So put him on the eastern board edge. He's going to run directly towards Rob, also his full 10 inches. Okay, so Warg number 5. Oh, he doesn't want to come on.
Big one.
And straight into Warg number 6. You choose.
I get to pick north or south.
Okay, so Damian's placed him on the northern board edge, and I'm going to run him directly towards Andrea also. And that is the end of the movement phase. We'll now move to the end phase.
So in the end phase, Balin is going to deliver a present to this house.
Okay, so priority turn 2. Here we go.
It's big from Steve. Anything but a 1. And there it is, of course.
So I get it, thank goodness. Okay, so pretty much the 4 Wargs that I have on the table, they are all going to charge into Andrea and Rob, which is where they're headed from the start, so I will do that now. And as we can see, the Wargs have charged the 2 children. What's going to happen? Now Maelstrom to see if their friends come on.
That's what we need.
So he comes on. And
north or south?
I choose north or south. Cool. So as you can see, the Warg has come on the southern board edge, and he's going to move his full movement to act as a kind of blocker for Balin. And the final Warg, rolling to come on. Yay!
I think we needed that. I think we needed that.
Yeah, I think you did. So we move over to Damian and God's movement.
So I'm going to start by rolling my sentry roll for Angel.
Okay.
Oh, I get to move wherever I want.
Loves it.
So for Angel, I'm already struggling with quite where best to put the kids, but Angel's run 6 inches towards the centre of the board, where hopefully we'll be relatively safe before too long.
Okay.
And then following that, Anna-riel and Elsa-riel have both moved up to hopefully try and protect the children next turn. And Elsa-riel is now going to cast a spell.
Oh.
She's going to Sorcerer Ice Blast.
Sorcerer Ice Blast.
This Warg.
Nice.
Who's in combat
Okay.
with one of my children. She casts Sorcerer Ice Blast on a 4+.
Okay.
Oh. Panicking. I've just got to let that go.
Nerves.
Oh, it's a 3. Oh, she does get a reroll. No, I'm going to go big. I'm going to guarantee it. I'll have a point of might on that,
So
please.
a point of might, okay.
To cast it.
So Elsa-riel is down to 2 might.
Yep. So while she has successfully cast Sorcerer Ice Blast with that might point,
Yes.
one of her special rules, which is conceal, don't feel, is that sometimes her powers can go out of control. And whenever she successfully casts a spell, she has to take a courage test. And if she fails, you get to choose the target. The courage is those 6.
Oh.
Wow, she passed it, so she's fine. Yeah. Excellent news. Now I get to Sorcerer's Blast your Wargs. This should go well. Yep. So, first off, the Warg himself gets blasted. Well, he's going to get blasted into the house, isn't he?
Yes.
Straight off.
Yes.
So he takes a strength 5 for being blasted.
Yeah.
That's a 4. Doesn't kill.
Still alive.
Is it a strength? And because it's been blasted into the house, it suffers a strength 3 hit, which we need a 5 to wound. Oh.
So it's just prone.
So not only that though, because the whole combat is knocked down, they all take strength 3 hits.
Ooh.
So I've got a strength 3 hit on the other Warg.
Yes.
That's a 5 or more to wound.
Oh, no, he's just not prone.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And most distressingly, a strength 3 hit on dear sweet Rob.
Come on, Rob.
Oh, it's not a wound! It's a disaster.
He comes all the way from sunny Dubai to the snow of Dale.
Sorry, Rob. First fate point.
Oops. Failed.
Second fate point. It's fate or death.
Oh,
God, he's chosen death!
Rob,
it's
Rob.
a rancid disaster.
Rob. Unfortunately, Elsa-riel has murdered Rob in the snow.
Well, sometimes, people think she's a villain. This is the thing.
So Rob will be removed from the table.
Oh, I can shoot now.
Yes. Yes.
God, just as I planned. Excellent. And Balin has just rushed another 8 inches straight forward, leaving him within 6 inches of this building, ready to deliver a present in the end phase.
Cool. So we'll move on to the shoot phase.
So just as I planned, by killing Rob, I've now got a free shot at that Warg from Anna-riel. She has throw snowballs, which are throwing weapons. So she has a shoot value of 3+. She did move, so she needs a 4+. She gets a 6. She hits.
Strong, yeah.
Her snowballs are strength 2. He's defense 4, so he needs a 5 to wound.
Oh!
Snowball!
So the Warg is taken off. So that's the end of the shoot phase. So we'll move into the combat phase. Okay, so straight into the combat phase, and it is Andrea against 2 Wargs. Do you want to give me a target?
Yeah, I don't think we've actually said that all the children of Dale are using the Tilda profile.
True.
So they are fight 1, strength 2, and they're unarmed. Yes. So this is quite the uphill fight.
Yeah.
Am I giving the target?
You give me a target.
Is it this at -1?
It's a little target. Ooh.
It's a 3. Oh, it's not going to be good enough.
And the Wargs get...
Oh! Yes!
Oh!
Oh, Andrea!
What is wrong with my hand?
Andrea Cox, as I live and breathe. Oh, magnificent.
So she wins the combat.
She wins the combat.
The Wargs will back away.
Can she convert? She's strength 2 against defense 4, that's 5. But she's unarmed.
Yes.
It's a 6.
You need 6s.
She's going for the white one. Nearly.
Other side of the dice.
I'll take that though. I can kill the children better than you can.
Right, that is the end of the combat phase. We'll now move into the end phase. Right, okay, so we are moving into the end phase with Balin.
Yeah, in the end phase, Balin's within 6 inches of this, so he's going to deliver his second present. Merry Christmas.
So priority. Wow, turn 2. I thought I'd won the game on turn 2.
I think it was the right thing to do. You got 2 wargs against 1
to be
kid.
fair, I didn't do anything.
No,
I didn't kill Rob.
You just watched me kill my own models.
And yeah, I rolled very badly in the other fight, but
I thought she had a better chance of surviving against 1 strength 3 hit. It's
yes,
Rob.
Rob.
Than 2
Rob.
strength 4s. But then thankfully, Andrea surviving against the other 2 wargs is probably
that's mammoth. That's mammoth. But this turn, if I get all my wargs on, I'm feeling a bit confident.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. So
Losing a child of Dale that early is it's causing ripples all around Dale. But at this point, I'll just have to let it go.
2 presents out of 9 delivered.
Yep.
Confident getting the rest.
Less confident than I was 5 minutes ago.
Right, let's move into turn 3.
Bingo.
Turn 3, priority. Let's do it. It's fine.
It's big. It's
Pressure's
big.
on.
Oh, snatches it back.
So you get it because I had it last time.
Absolutely.
Let's move into the move phase. Go on.
As always, I'm going to start with my sentry rolls.
Yes.
I'm going to start with Andrea, who's desperately going to try and get out of dodge. Oh, I do get to move her.
So you do.
So Andrea has moved 3 inches up towards Anna-riel and Elsa-riel, hopefully away from those mean dogs.
Cool.
Which just leaves me with Angel.
Yep.
Who doesn't move this turn.
Feet got stuck in the snow. The blood-stained snow from Rob.
Yeah, she is frozen in place for a turn.
Nice.
So just onto my normal move, and we'll get on with that now.
Yes.
So Balin on the Slayer of Erebor has moved up and coming towards the centre of the board. He is within 6 inches of this house. But he's crucially, as part of the rules, he is more than 3 inches away from Andrea here. That's not Andrea, is it? Angel, sorry.
Angel, yes.
More than 3 inches away from Angel, so that if Steve gets control of her next turn, he won't be able to move her into contact with the chariot holding it up. That just leaves me Anna-riel and Elsa-riel. So Elsa is still furious with the Warg from last turn, so she's going to attempt to Sorcerise Blast this Warg into this one. So she casts Sorcerise Blast on a 4+. There's a 5. So here's the all-important courage test for her Conceal Don't Feel special rule. Courage 6. Loves it.
Oh, easy.
So first off, how far is this Warg blasted? It looks like to me like we need a 3.
Yeah.
Oh, that's plenty.
Easy.
So Elsa-riel has blasted this Warg through this one. So first off, the blasted Warg takes a strength 5 hit, which is a 4 to kill it. Yes, Elsa-riel. And then the Warg that is blasted through takes a strength 3 hit, so that's a 5 to wound. It's alright, we'll take it, and that Warg is prone.
Cool.
And then once she finished moving, she's moved up forwards here, along with Anna-riel, to attempt to form a block as much as I can in front of Andrea. I'm not sure how well it will work. You might still be able to get around there. Yeah. That's the end of my move phase.
Cool. So we'll move into evil move. Okay, so the Warg, which is prone, will stand up. And he will move his half move, which is 5 inches, directly towards Angel. There he goes. And now for the other 2 Wargs. The first Warg is going to run around Anna-riel and charge Andrea. The second Warg is going to charge... So the final Warg is going to take a courage check to try and tie up the 2 big hero sisters. He is courage 2.
He's having to take a terror check because as part of her I said enough special rule, Elsa-riel causes terror.
Yes. So I need an 8 off 2 dice. Strong. Couldn't be any worse.
Oh, let it go, mate.
So he doesn't move. And now we move into Maelstrom. We have 3 Wargs possibly coming on, so we'll start with the first. 6 anywhere.
Anywhere he wants.
So he comes on the western board edge and he's just going to run directly straight in towards where the children are, 10 inches. And the second Warg, Damian gets to choose
east or west.
So Damian has placed him on the western board edge, right near the corner, 6 inches away as he should. He is going to follow his previous Warg and just run 10 inches towards the centre of the board. There he goes. We'll roll for the final Warg to come on. It's a 3, so Damian gets to choose east or west again. Damian chose the exact same spot, and this Warg is going to do the exact same move. And that is the end of Evil's movement. So we'll move into the shoot phase, as we said. Damian, do you want to throw a snowball?
I do want to throw a snowball, Steve. Anna-riel will be throwing a snowball at this Warg here. She hits on a 3+. She did move again, so it's a 4+. That's a disaster. No snowball this turn.
Cool. So we'll move straight into the combat phase. So we're in the combat phase, and it is Andrea against a Warg. You are unarmed, so you're -1.
Fought off 2 last turn.
Yeah,
One's no problem.
Easy.
Go on! It's a 1.
So fight value takes it.
You've won.
Yes. So she will back away an inch. And the Warg needs 3s. Yeah. 3s to cause a wound. Oh, it's a wound! It's a wound! So you have
2 points of fate.
2 points of fate.
First fate. Ooh.
So I've taken a
Better.
fate. It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
That's how you do it, Rob.
Yeah. Taking a fate. And we will now move into the end phase.
And in the end phase, Balin is going to deliver a present to this house. Merry Christmas.
Okay, so we'll now move into priority. Okay, so priority turn 4. You had it last. Do you want to roll?
Nope.
In the tray, it'd been nice.
5. I was pretty good. Pretty good.
Come on. Oh, so you get it. Okay.
Convinced I wanted it.
Yes.
So I'm going to start my sentry roll for Angel, which is absolutely crucial. I could really do with Steve not moving her here on a 2 or a 3. So I get to move her 3 inches.
Yes.
So Angel has just moved in with her back against the wall of this house here to hopefully be a bit safe there. Yep. My next sentry roll is for Andrea.
Yep.
This doesn't move that turn.
Oh.
That's annoying, but it's not a disaster. So Balin has started to move forward, and after moving 4 and a bit inches, has come into contact with this Warg.
Yep.
So we're going to do our impact hits.
Yes.
3 strength 6, and needs 3s to kill it. Dead Warg. Okay, so having tried to do a few measuring bits, Balin can't actually get within 6 inches of a house, so he's going to stop where he is so that he's more than 3 inches away from the other kids.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with Anna-riel,
yep,
who is going to charge this Warg.
Okay.
She's going to stop an inch away from him and throw her snowball on the way in. So 3+.
Ooh. Ooh.
They got 2. She gets a free might point. No, it's not worth it. So, having failed with a throwing weapon, Anna-riel has now charged.
Cool.
Next up, Elsa-riel. Elsa-riel is going to charge this Warg.
Okay. On the way in.
And on the way in, she's going to Sorcerer Ice Blast this Warg through the other one. So as we know, she casts Sorcerer Ice Blast on a 4+.
Yep.
Come on, with a reroll.
Reroll.
Oh, it's a disaster! The snowballs and the Sorcerer Ice Blast are failing.
Snowballs are falling.
Just going to complete her move by charging in there.
Cool.
That's my move done.
Cool, so it's now my move. Okay, so the Wargs are now to move. You've charged 2 of them. I've still got 3 to move and then 1 to roll for.
Yep.
I'm going to leave the 2 that have been charged to their fate. And I am going to charge the children as best where I can.
Not the little ones.
The little ones. But the children. Okay, so I'll move now. Okay, so I've finished my move. As you can see, Angel has been charged by one of the Wargs, and Andrea has been charged by the 2 remaining Wargs. I'll now roll to see if this Warg comes up. He gets a 3, so Damian chooses east or west. I'll say it in a second.
Yeah.
So Damian has brought the Warg on the eastern board edge towards the corner, and he's just going to run directly towards the middle. See, he's moved as close as possible to the middle. And that is the end of my movement. Okay, so we're now in the combat phase. I think, Damian, you calling something?
Oh yeah, both Elsa-riel and Anna-riel are going to call heroic combats.
Ooh, so they'll both be down to 1 might left each.
Yep.
Ooh,
Time for heroes.
You need this to pay off.
Absolutely.
So, obviously I have no might on the table, so I can't counter.
So we'll start with Elsa-riel.
Yep.
So we're going to start with Elsa-riel's combat.
Cool.
She needs to turn up here.
Shall I give you a target?
Yeah, go on.
So this mighty Warg rolls a mighty
Come on,
2.
surely.
Oh,
there we go.
Easy.
She's strength 4, he's defense 4. That's 4s to kill. Elsa-riel. Stage 1, complete.
So that's a dead Warg.
and Elsa-riel charged into that one. Carefully staying out of the line of movement of the chariot. So now we're into Anna-riel's heroic combat. See if she can match the exploits of her sister.
Go on, you give me a target this time.
Anna-riel! Well, it's not bad, it's a 5.
It's winnable.
It needs to be a 6.
Winnable.
He wouldn't roll a 6.
He looks confident though, he looks confident.
He's getting a 1, isn't he? Oh, a 2, it's good, it's good. Force to wound, come on, complete the job. Oh, Anna-riel, clutch play from the Sisters of Ice.
Another dead warg.
Another dead warg.
Okay, so we're into the normal round of combats. The heroics are done. Has Damian done enough to save the children?
Done all I can. Done all I can.
Let's find out. So I get to choose the order of combat.
Yep.
And I get to choose who breaks off where. And I am going to leave Andreas in with Anna-riel's combat. Like that.
Cool.
So let's start with Angel, because I would say she's trapped. Sorry, Angel.
Angel against one warg.
Do it.
Oh,
give me a target. Oh, it's strong. So you lose the combat. Give us another dice. So the wargs need a 3.
Yeah.
Does that count as 4?
That's 2 wounds. She needs to both pass both of her fate, or
Yes.
she's dead.
Yes.
She's dead.
Oh,
no.
That's another. Okay, so after that drama, let's do Anna-riel's combat with one warg.
Anna-riel and Andrea.
Yes. I'll give you a target of a big 1. So you win.
So 1. So Andrea needs a 6 and Anna-riel needs 4s. Kills.
Yes. So that's a dead warg. And we'll move to the final combat, which is Elsa-riel's. I'll give you a target.
It's not bad. Elsa-riel.
So the warg will back away.
And 4s to kill. Chops
Yes.
him up.
Another dead warg. And that is the end of the combat phase. Bit of touch and go. So there's no end phase, as Balin's not in range of any houses that he hasn't already put presents to. Yeah. Okay, so the end of turn 4, pretty brutal.
Not great.
Pretty brutal. We've got 2 turns in, 2 of the kids are gone.
Yep.
Don't like to use the word dead,
No.
but they're gone.
I've only delivered a third of my presents.
Yes.
And if you get one more, I've got 1 fate.
1 fate with one of the children left.
So 2 wounds on it, and I'm gone.
In essence, though, like you said previously, it could be easier to protect 1 rather than 3.
It's easier to defend 1. That's all I've got going for me at this stage.
You just got to keep rolling well.
At least next turn, I should be alright because you've only got 2 on the table.
Very true. But
It's all the turns after that I'm worried about.
Yeah. Should we move straight into turn 5?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. Okay, so turn 5 priority. Eagle get 4. Not bad.
Oh,
he's missed it.
Panicking. A 4. I'm going to go big.
Yeah.
Because I think I need it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use Balin's Longbeard rule.
Okay.
So a will point, please, to re-roll.
Will point off Balin, yeah.
Oh,
he's so nervous.
Oh, that's how we do it.
So good, get priority.
Marvellous stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is roll for my soul surviving child. Come on, Andrea. It's her sentry roll. Oh, stop moving. Oh, it's a disaster.
Struck down with fear. Struck down with fear.
She's frozen in place.
Yes.
So with Andrea not moving, Balin couldn't get through that way, so he's come back down here. He's now ready to deliver a present to this house, and hopefully he'll nip back around here. It's not his ideal route. He's got a lot of houses to get to tonight. So that just leaves me with Anna-riel and Elsa-riel.
Yes.
So the first thing we're going to do is Elsa-riel is going to attempt to paralyse that warg. That's cast on a 5+.
Cool. Oh,
she gets a re-roll.
6, it's strong.
But crucially, she now, as part of her conceal don't feel, she has to pass a courage test. Oh, loves it.
She passed it.
So that warg is now paralysed.
Okay.
So with that warg paralysed and hopefully taken out of the game at least for a while, Elsa-riel then moved up here and Anna-riel moved up here to attempt to protect Andrea. Over to Steve's move.
Cool. So I am paralysed with that warg, obviously. So I've got
paralysed.
One warg. Paralysed. So I am going to move my final warg on a table, and then I'll roll to see if the others come on. So this Warg is going to charge the chariot, just try and hold him up a little bit, so he'll charge in. Right, let's roll to see if these Wargs come back on. So first one, new. Second one, you choose.
I get to place north or south.
So Damian's put him on the southern board edge, and he's going to run directly towards the centre of the board. And I'll roll for the next Warg. It's a 4, so I get to choose north or south. And I brought my Warg on the northern board edge, and he is going to run directly towards the children. And that's him moved up. And now the final Warg. And Damian chooses north or south. And Damian's put him on pretty much the same place, and I'm just going to move him directly towards the centre of the board. And there he goes. And that is the end of evil movement.
So in the shoot phase, Anna-riel is going to throw a snowball at that Warg.
Okay.
She did move this turn.
Yep.
So she needs a 4+.
Oh, it's so well.
One snowball, that's all I ask.
Okay, so that is the end of the shoot phase. Yep. Okay, so the combat phase, the only combat we have is the Warg against Balin in his chariot. Balin doesn't get to add any dice to the chariot's pool because he's driving, so it's just the 2 dice for the chariot. Yep. Do you want me to roll and give you a target?
Go on then.
The Warg gets
that's
5.
pretty good.
Strong.
Balin! Oh, it takes it on fight value.
Fight value, so we'll back the Warg away.
So the chariot gets 2 strikes against the Warg, it's strength 4 against defense 4. It's 4s. Oh, chariots!
So the end of the combat phase, we'll roll to see if the Warg is unparalysed. I need a 6. Oh, so close!
If I only had a doggy friend helping him.
So close. So he stays paralysed.
But
now we'll move
statistically as far away as a 1.
We'll move into the end phase.
So he's been held up for a couple of turns, but in the end phase, Balin is going to be able to deliver a present to this house here. That is Balin successfully delivering his 4th present.
Oh, nearly halfway there. Right, let's move on
prayer.
To priority?
Yep.
Yep, cool. Priority turn 6.
I had it last.
So priority turn 6. Yeah, you can roll.
Oh, no!
So I get it because you had it last time anyway.
But you should roll.
Oh, because of your thing.
Of Balin.
Okay. So I get a 3.
So I would win it on a 4+. I'm going to call a right move with Balin. He's not going to call with me.
Okay.
So yeah, that was a might point to get Balin moving through this gap into range of this house, and hopefully some more in the next coming turns. Cool. Over to you for your normal moves.
So my normal move, I've only got 3 Wargs on. Not sure what I want to do, so I'm going to move the 2 in the far corner first. So I've moved those 2 Wargs up. They're running directly for the final child that's remaining. The other guy is still paralysed.
Good work.
And I will move my final Warg on the table now. Okay, so this Warg is going to charge into Anna-riel and then wheel round into Andrea also. So I'll do that now. Okay, so I've moved and I have charged both Anna-riel and Andrea. And now I'll roll for my 2 Wargs, which are still off the table. So Warg number 1. Those are 3, so Damian gets to choose
East or west.
So Damian's sticking with that corner, and I'm just going to do the exact same move and run towards the centre. Awesome, so now I'll roll for my final Warg. I'll try and get it in the tray. 4. So I choose north or south. I'll bring him on the northern board edge, and he's just going to run 10 inches directly towards the grouping of characters. Okay, so he has moved up, and that is the end of my move phase.
I only have Elsa-riel left.
Yes.
So she's going to move 3 inches over here.
Ooh.
Sorcerer's Blast.
Ooh.
And then probably charge back into there.
Okay.
So Elsa-riel has moved 2 inches. She's now going to Sorcerer's Blast that Warg in the front. Sorcerer's Blast, she casts that on a 4+. Yeah, she's cast it. But, as ever, just take a courage test. It's courage 6.
Oh, it's easy.
Loves it.
So distance.
How far does the Warg go? 6 inches. That's what we like. So first off, the Warg who's blasted takes a strength 5 hit.
Yes.
That's a 4 to kill it.
Oh, and it dies.
And then the Warg that's blasted through takes a strength 3 hit. That's a 5 to wound. Oh, it doesn't wound. It's all right.
No good, no good.
We'll take it.
He's prone though.
He's prone. And she will finish her move by charging into that Warg.
Right, so we...
Ice to see you!
We have no shoot phase.
Yep.
Okay, so the Warg looks like he's in trouble.
Cheeky little Warg that could.
I need a 6 just to make life difficult for you. 4.
So we have Elsa-riel in white.
Yes.
Anna-riel in black.
Yes.
And Andrea in gold.
Oh, 6s
Loves
all
six.
around. So the Warg, unfortunately, is trapped and is in a great deal of trouble.
Let's see if Andrea can do it.
Yes.
On 6s.
Oh.
Let's now try Anna-riel.
Yeah.
Needing 4s.
Easy.
Chop.
Easy.
Easy money.
So that is a dead Warg. Okay, so let's see if the paralysed Warg is unparalysed. Oh. So he stays paralysed.
He's frozen to the spot. So with his way no longer impeded by wargs and children, Balin can deliver a present to this house.
So with that, we will move into priority. Okay, so turn 7.
You had it, didn't you? You had that.
I had priority because you heroic moved.
I heroic moved, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll give you a target. Okay, so evil gets... it's not very good.
Surely.
It's not very good.
Takes it, yeah. Yes! That's what we needed.
So good gets it.
So, the first thing I've done is moved Balin's chariot, who's kind of squeaked around here. He's moved into range of this one, ready to deliver a present this turn.
Cool.
And now I will roll for my sentry.
Yes.
My last moment, Andrea. Oh, I get to move her 3 inches. So, Andrea has moved just up to the door here, where she'll hopefully be able to be protected by the other Anna-riel and Elsa-riel.
Cool.
So, Anna-riel is going to move 3 inches up. And throw a snowball as she charges in.
Yep.
So 3+. She hits this time.
Strong.
Strength 2, defense 4, 5 to kill it.
Oh!
Does him! Snowball to the
face.
That's the only thing you can say. And Anna-riel, when you remove that dead warg, Anna-riel will then complete her movement by moving 3 inches back. Yeah, good girl.
Cool.
So first things first, Elsa-riel is going to start charging towards this warg. She's going to stop just in front of him, and she's going to sorcerer ice blast this warg.
Cool.
Which she does on, as we know, a 4+.
Oh,
she gets a reroll though.
Reroll.
Oh, nightmare. She will then complete her move by charging into the prone warg.
So that's the end of Damian's move. I have a paralysed warg who can't move. I have a prone warg who's been charged. I have 1 warg in the far corner. He's just going to move as close as possible to Elsa-riel. And that's him moved. I'll now roll to see if my 3 other wargs... Come on. First warg. Damian chooses.
East or west?
So Damian again has gone for that far corner, and I'll do the exact same move as I did previously. And the second one...
Oh, there it is.
So I get to choose
East or west.
East or west. So I bring him on the western board edge, and he's obviously going to make a beeline straight for Andrea. And there he goes. And the final warg. Oh! He's going to come on the same spot and do pretty much this. There we go. 2 wargs heading for the kill. That is the end of the evil movement. We will now move into the shoot phase. Okay. So because Anna-riel threw a snowball on the charge, she doesn't get to shoot, so we're going to move straight into the combat phase. It is the prone warg against Elsa-riel. I'll give you a target. So 4.
Come on.
Oh, she takes it. So the warg will back away an inch.
That'll do it.
That's a dead warg. Okay, so the end of the combat phase, the paralysed warg will roll a 6 here now, hopefully, and become unparalysed.
That would be unfortunate.
Come on. Oh, he's still paralysed. It's terrible. And whilst we are now in the end phase,
Balin will deliver a present to this house.
Okay, let's move into priority.
Okay, so we think we're on turn 8. Roll for priority.
Oh.
It's not impressive.
Hey!
So you get a 4. So Balin's roll would need a 5.
Balin's out on might.
Yeah. 3. I'm going to have to heroic move.
Okay. Okay.
With, let's do, they're both within, I think they're within range. Yeah. Let's do a heroic move with Anna-riel, please. So Anna-riel is going to call with me.
Yes.
Which means she will affect Elsa-riel and Andrea, but not Balin.
Okay.
So she has to move first, obviously.
Yes.
All right, so she's charging in. She needs a 3 to hit. A 2! Oh. Snowball Mistress! So one of Anna-riel's special rules, she gets a free might point every turn for a hit or in the way, or a to-win roll for throwing a snowball. So that is now a hit.
It's a hit.
So 2 against 4, it's a 5 to wound.
Oh, that's disappointing.
But she will complete her movement by charging both.
Boom. Awesome. So we will now move back to the other camera shot. Yes.
Elsa-riel is going to paralyse this warg
is she now?
on a 5+ with a reroll. Oh no! So she will have to charge it.
Oh. She could be in trouble there.
And last up, I have the sentry roll for Andrea. Oh, it's gone to Steve. Steve gets to move her 3 inches.
Okay. Okay, so I get to move Andrea, and
that is a disaster.
A little bit of pre-measuring, she could be in trouble. So I will move her 3 inches now. And that is Andrea's move. Okay, so we move on to my normal move. And after me getting to move Andrea, we pre-measured and we know that this warg is now in range to charge. So I'll do that now. And he's in. It's a sticky situation. So I have 1 warg to roll for on Maelstrom, so I'll do that now. So, see if the warg comes on.
Oh no! God, it's all turning!
Got roll a 6 to get to bring him on anywhere. I have brought him on the western board edge, and he's just going to run directly towards where the last remaining child is. So that is it. The warg has moved up. That is my move done, but there's still Balin to move in Damian's normal turn.
Cool. So Balin pivoted and then has raced straight up the board and is in range of this house ready to deliver.
Cool.
If the game should last that long.
If the game should last that long. So, no shooting phase. We're going to move straight into combat.
So, time to go big or go home. Yep. Elsa-riel is going to use my last might point on the table to call a heroic combat to try and save Andrea.
Okay.
So what she would do.
So what I need to do here is roll a 6.
Yeah, like you read about.
Ideally. Okay, let's do it.
Come on, Steve, big one.
Come on.
Come on, crow it up for me.
Christmas 6. Come on.
Oh.
It's poor.
Surely doable.
It's poor.
Come on, Elsa-riel.
Oh.
That's not it though. That's not the whole job.
No, but the warg will back away.
Elsa-riel needs 1/4 to kill the warg.
Oh,
come on!
So that's a dead warg.
Clutch play going on around Dale. Elsa-riel is going to now use a heroic combat to charge in here to this warg and trap it. It's huge. So we'll do that fight next. Elsa-riel and Andrea against the warg.
I'll give you a target. Come on, mate.
Oh! Come on! So Andrea's dice comes out of the pool straight off. Oh, we didn't see this. Oh, could it happen anyway? Elsa-riel! Oh, no! It didn't help.
Who shall I strike? So the warg is going to strike the child.
It didn't even cross my mind that you might still win. So he's got 1 fate left, right?
Yes.
So if
I need a 3.
wound,
I need a 3.
This is for the game.
Come on. Come on.
Oh no!
Yes.
So the whole game hangs on a 50-50.
Let's do it.
This is her last fate point. Andrea.
Oh,
come on, little girl! Stay alive!
She's past it.
Oh,
so she lives to fight another day.
Absolutely.
Right. So there's one more combat to focus on. We'll do that now. Okay, so 2 wargs against Anna-riel. Do you want to give me a target?
Sure. Come on, Anna-riel. Oh, she's turned
there.
up.
I don't even get to roll, so I'll back my wargs away.
Strength 4 against defense 4. 4's to kill him. Prioritising this one.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh, you can't play like that at this level.
Welcome to my world, my friend.
Okay. That is huge.
So while we're here, it's the end of the combat phase. I will roll for my warg who's been paralysed for the last 4 turns. It'd be a good time for him to be unparalysed, to be fair. Should be 1 or a 6.
Didn't need that.
And then the end phase, we'll move on to Balin.
Yep, so Balin is going to be able to deliver a present to this house here. Yep. Only 2 houses left to go.
Ooh, it's going to be close.
But the last child is on 0 fate, and I have no might on the board.
It's going to be close. Okay, so we will move straight into priority turn 9. Yep. Okay, so I had priority last turn. This is priority turn 9. Let's see what we get. Oh!
Come on. Oh. He needs a 6. Oh!
In the tray. Oh! It's lost it. It's gone. Oh!
As wretched a waste as it is, he's got 2 will, and there's only a couple of turns left. I'm going to use Balin's Longbeard.
Okay. So he's down to
Balin,
1.
if ever there was a time to make your beard long. Oh, no! This is dreadful.
So evil get priority. So we'll move into the move phase. Right, so I am going to move my Wargs now. I've got to consider the counter charges and the fact that Elsa-riel causes terror, which is a bit of a nightmare.
I said enough!
It's not good. Right, okay, so I'll start moving now. So first Warg has charged in on the child. Next Warg has also charged the child. Third. So that's the child trapped. I am now going to charge Anna-riel. Stop it. And that's it. And that is my move. Okay, and we nearly forgot. We have 1 Warg left to come back on. He gets a 2, so Damian gets to choose. So Damian's put him on the northern board edge, and he will run directly towards the centre his turn.
So, after a lot of consideration, Elsa-riel is going to charge this Warg. She's going to stop there, and then she's going to cast Chilly Soul on this Warg. And whilst that is cast on a 5+, which is harder than Immobilize, it's because I actually need to kill this model to prevent Andrea being trapped when she fights this Warg. So I've got to go big.
Do it.
So Elsa-riel is moving to there, and she's casting Chilly Soul on that Warg. So 5+ with a reroll.
Can she do it?
Of course she can.
Oh!
God, no might!
No might. Reroll.
With a reroll.
Oh!
Oh! Come on! It's a disaster!
Oh.
Is that the game? Is that the game?
It's melting away.
She'll complete her move by going into there.
Okay. So.
I get to move Balin.
Balin's got to move.
So Balin is now going to move up straight up ahead, at which point I think he will be in range of both of those houses.
Ooh.
Those are his last 2 houses. He can, however, only deliver 1 present per turn. Somehow Andrea is going to have to hang on.
Can she do it?
She's got to win the fight. She's got to win the fight.
Right, so there is no shoot phase. We are straight into the combat phase. So, the logical fight to do first for me is the one with Andreas against 2 Wargs, because she is trapped.
Yeah.
I'll let you give me a target.
No, she'll fight back. Come on. Come on.
Okay.
Choky Wargs.
So the Wargs. Oh, it's beatable. It's beatable.
It's got to be a 6.
It's got to be a 6.
It's got to be a 6 from Andrea.
It's got to be a 6.
Oh, no! It's not even close.
It's not good.
That is
it's not
4
good.
dice.
So 4 dice, needing a 3
threes.
with no fate, 1 wound. Could this be the end of the kids of Dale?
I fear so. And that is that.
So remove the model?
Yep.
Okay, so Andreas unfortunately didn't make it. We are going to continue to the end of the turn just to see how it plays out.
Yep.
The combat's kind of irrelevant now. We will play Elsa-riel's first.
It's 5.
5. The Warg gets a 1.
And she strikes and kills.
And kills the Warg. Okay, and the next combat, Anna-riel against the Warg. This will give you a target.
Mm-hmm.
Warg gets 2.
Anna-riel. It's all happening
The
now.
combat, the Warg backs away.
And
the Warg is down.
So we're not going to roll for the paralysed Warg because this is obviously the last turn. But in the end phase, Balin does get to deliver one last present. To this house, whose children are dead.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Merry Christmas. And with that, sir, that's the game.
Yes, well done. Let's have a little chat. Okay, guys, so that is the end of the battle report. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I thought it was a lot of fun. Anything you would have done different?
I wouldn't have got the children killed. It was I don't know what I would have done different, but I killed one, didn't I, with a sorcerer's blood? I think I would have done that again. I got 3 wargs.
I kept thinking. I mean, when it happened, I kept thinking, if that hadn't have happened, I'd have another one to kill. All my focus was on one model for a lot of the game.
But I think you would have killed that child. Then you had 2 or 3 wargs.
I had 2 wargs on the other one, and they didn't kill him.
Yeah, I suppose. You never know.
You never know, do you?
So yeah, maybe that's.
And with my
maybe what I would have done differently is kill less of my own models.
Yeah, it always helps. But I mean, definitely try it out. They can get this on the PDF, as we said previously.
Yeah, they're both. There's 2 pages of it, and coming soon there'll actually be a battle report, a different one.
Yeah.
For the next couple of days, it's going to be the write-up of when we played it.
Yeah.
Have to see if it played out any differently to how
Yeah,
it did for
yeah.
me and Steve. But it was close as well.
Yeah, it was close.
Balin had 1 present left to deliver, and so if he hadn't, there was that crucial turn there where he got held up by the kids going, Balin, Balin. And if he'd just maybe if he'd just run them down, he might have made some progress.
I like I say, I really enjoyed it. I think this is a battle report that here at Top Table Towers, when you've gone home for Christmas, we'll probably play out, and it's easy to set up. You need 9 buildings, a 3x3 board, and not many models.
Not many.
I mean,
models,
even if not everyone's got the chariot, but you don't necessarily. You could just use a base.
Radagast on sleigh. It could be Radagast doing it. Gandalf on cart. Gandalf's claws.
Yeah, Gandalf. Yeah.
It could
Let us know how you get on with it.
Other clauses are available.
Definitely. Well, I think that's it from us. Thank you for watching. I'm going to get all set now for Crimbo with presents and mulled wine, white hot chocolate.
And presumably, actually, we've been doing that for about 3 weeks by this point.
Yeah, well, I've been doing it since Festive Bakes went on sale at Greg's. So.
Absolutely. That's how you know it's Christmas.
Top Table Towers and Damian and GBHL Steve wish you all a very Merry Christmas. We hope to see all the new toys that you get over Christmas. Show us in the groups. Have a great Christmas, everybody. Thank you for watching, and thanks for supporting the channel in the last 12 months. It's been a bit of an amazing journey. I'm looking forward to the next one. Hopefully we'll get you over.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Pop up.
Get some more stuff. We are, as we said before, going to be doing Top Table on the road, filming different events. All being well, fingers crossed. So maybe get down to 7 Stones and do a proper coverage.
I would hope so.
That'd be great. But yeah, Merry Christmas from us at Top Table. Merry Christmas from Damian.
Hope you enjoyed the advent calendar.
Yeah, that the naked one.
Yes.
Let us know. Keep
What's
commenting,
behind
guys.
the door?
Yeah. Who had the smallest door? Anyway, thank you guys, and we will see you in the new year. So have a good one and take care, and just keep on watching. Bye.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Sorry about killing all the children.